Hello, good morning. My name is Ibrahim Wada. I wish to introduce you to jolimate.com. Jolimate is a maiden journal that is under development right now, and we have specifically reached a certain level. Now let us go to the Jolimate website. I want to click on Google Chrome, and therefore I type jolimate.com and I hit enter. There are a few specific things I want to introduce you to here. That is, they call the menus here. So the first thing you need to look at is the home. What is jolimate? The answer to the question is provided here at a minimal level. I do know in the course of time now we'll add more information. And the jolimate journal is an open access, meaning that it will provide it when it publishes article. Anybody from anywhere can access freely and use the article. So now this is the home page, the landing page. Anytime somebody types jolimate.com, and before I start talking about the menus here are the subject areas that have been covered. If you click on the Library and Information Science, it will introduce you to the various subject field. The same thing goes to the management and technology, as well as education. Care has been taken to ensure that lots of subjects are being mentioned here, but this is not the end. There are many other fields that have not been mentioned here. Okay, so the next thing that we have to look at is the behavior of the menu. Now here is About Us. You can see that About Us seem to replicate what is the menu on the left here. The reason behind this is that when somebody is using an Android phone or smartphone, the website need to be responsive to appear in a mobile view, and during that time this environment here that you can see will be small enough to be able to be visible within the mobile view, and therefore the system is being created to hide these menus here, leaving this menu available. Let me demonstrate it to you. By the time let me use Mozilla Firefox to demonstrate what I'm about to tell you. Now I type jolimate.com, and maybe I'm using a phone, a smartphone, Android phone. Let me go to the mobile view, responsive design mode. So care has been taken also to ensure that different types of mobile handset, Android smartphone have been taken care of. For example, now this is a Galaxy, this is iPad. This is how it will look within iPad. But my concern now is to show you this environment. You can see that the menu I showed you to the left now has disappeared, but we have this shortcut menu here which will show you the About Us, and there you can make use of the menus here. So that is very important. So now let's go back to where we were right now, before we navigated to the place. One important thing here that you need to, all these menus are clickables. Once you click, then for example I click on frequently asked questions now, and what is jolimate is being shown. Remember, I'm showing this thing only to you, the members, that is the staff of the Department of Library and Information Science, University of Maiduguri. and all information, contents that are provided here may be changed, can be changed, and or will definitely be changed, at least to put the content that are consumable, that are widely acceptable. But these are all provided for testing purposes. Now, the next thing you need to look at now is the menu for editorials, where you also have another 3 sub-menus. Under the menu of editorial, you have 3 sub-menus: editorial, board, editorial advisor, and then the editorial policy. As I told you, all the information or the contents of the information you are seeing here are just provided for demonstration. Now, one most important aspect of this menu that I would like to show you is the submit menu. The submit menu is the most preferred point because everybody, that is the menu that they will use to provide the article, the manuscript. You can see here it is being written that whenever you submit a new manuscript for consideration, you need to track your manuscript's progress and respond to requests under action and status above. As I told you, some of this information will be modified. And so now here is the where you provide the title. For example, if I type information is not power and library information science is the bedrock of all information. You can see that this is the title. Let's assume I don't have enough time now to type the abstract, so here is where abstract will now appear. I just copy and paste there for testing purposes. Now I would like to draw your attention most importantly to this area, subject and subfield. So there are about 4 subject areas that have been covered, that are expected to be covered by the journal, Jolimate's journal. So the behavior here is that when you click on the library information science as a subject, other subsubjects or subfields will be available for you to go through and select the subject that match your manuscript, the area that you are writing about. The same thing goes to the management, and you can see they are changing, and then education as well as technology. As I mentioned before, the subfields that are mentioned, that are enlisted here, are not all, because there are many more. But so far so good. We can start with this. And here is where the author is expected to submit the electronic version of the manuscript. So the author will be expected to click the browse, and he or she will go into his computer and select, for example, and select something in Microsoft Word as indicated here. As time goes on, we are going to introduce other features that will allow the authors to upload the manuscripts that is in electronic version in the format of maybe PDF, a zip, and then we can take care of it. This column shows the column for the correspondent or for the writers. There might be a single author, 2 or 3 authors. In a situation like that, the jolimate will have to interact with only one person, an individual person representing them. So the name will be available here, and OSID, which is a unique identifier for every individual writer or author, is also required here. But if you do not have, or you have registered there before and you forgot, you can click here to verify or opt in. So if you click here, to take you to the website directly, and then you can see that here, if you just forgot your own, you can type maybe Wada Ibrahim, that, like as I'm typing my own now, and by the time you search, you find out that it will bring out so many OCD ID for different people, and then here you can see my own. I'll just copy, and then I'll go and paste it there. And if you do not have, you can just create account, so you can become a member, and then you provide all the necessary information that is required from you, and then you can now have your own. So now the next thing that is very important here is the login information. If the author or the writer has not created account with jolimate, it is important that he or she should do so, because the email used during the registration, account creation, and the password will be required here before you can submit a manuscript. That is if you have not logged in. Now here is, if you have no account here, you can click on sign up here, and then this menu will be available to you for you to provide your profile, and then for the person to provide is the login detail. But the person can also directly click on the sign up at the top right corner of the website, and then it also bring you here. But again, if the person so wishes that maybe he doesn't want to provide all information at the same time, maybe provide all the manuscript information and the login information, the author can decide to log in first, and then just as I'm going to do now, let me try and see what that computer at gmail.com, and I will type my password and I log in. And sorry, there's a mistake here. Computer. Oh, sorry. Okay, fine. Maybe because I've not taken my tea yet. Okay, fine. So I'm finally logged in, and here is my page. I just put this on for demonstration, and we'll come back there. So by the time I click on submit manuscript, you find out that at the end there is no login detail required again, because I've already logged in, and then the person can now provide the information that are required. You see, all the information with asterisk are mandatory. If you do not provide the information, you will not be allowed to submit the form. So now another important thing is the search menu, which is a responsive search menu. Somebody who wishes to come around here to search can come here and search, and this search menu is available in every of the page. Wherever you click at whatever point, whenever you see it, so you can search. Let's assume I put information, and that's what I want to search, and I hit enter. There's nothing there, so you can see that there's nothing to search yet. Nothing has been published yet, so no data has been found. Another thing again that we'll look at here is the current issue will provide the issues that have been currently published, issue that is being currently published, and at every time, at every time an issue is published or publication is made, then the newer articles will appear here in this environment, and then the older one will go to the archive. This archive is where all previous publications will be made available for the person to click on them and navigate and use them. In case you don't want to use search, maybe you want to specifically go and get a particular article. And then there is contact us, which gives the writers privilege or opportunity to comment, suggest, recommend, complain, or send any kind of important message that they think is okay to improve, is needed to improve their work or our services to them or that will make the website or the journal, the jolimate itself to improve on its service. So, and that is also all these menu to the left. There will be content in them for the users of the website to click and make use of them. Now, another final thing I would like to mention is that if an author has already logged in and the author wishes to check the page where this manuscript is being managed, you can see to the right here, track manuscript progress. By the time you click here, it will bring you to the environment where you see the manuscript that are in progress. This area, submission and following up of or tracking of article or manuscript will be the subject matter that I will treat in the second episode. So at this junction, I would like to finally tell you that once somebody is around here, wherever you are within the page, if you click on jolimate itself, it will take you home. So thank you so much for listening, and God bless you. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. All this footer, we'll be talking about them much later. Thank you so much, and God bless you.